Another edition of Personal Best.
This is the Group 3 Ballyroan Stakes. The favourite was Beamish. He's wearing the blue silks. Other two runners of interest, trained by Joseph O'Brien, are Gear Up and Cleveland.
8 runners over a mile and a half in the Grand Thornton Ballyroan Stakes. It's a group race. One of the early leaders is Sandhurst with Close Up Cleveland, followed by Gear Up, tracked by License, Beamish, Manawat Corday on the outside. Then Falcon 8 and Lafayette just outside the 10 furlong point, and moving on by a length and a half is Sandhurst and Shane Foley, followed by Gear Up and Dylan Brown McMonigal a couple of lengths back to Manawat Corday. Kevin Manning disputing third place with Cleveland and Ryan Moore, and then Beamish, Billy Lee on the outside of License, Colin Keane with the final couple, Lafayette, Ben Cohn, Falcon 8 and Chris Hayes making the switch from the non-running Duke de Seyson. Heading towards the final mile, in the lead is Sandhurst by less than 2 lengths to Gear Up. 2.5 lengths back to Manawat Corday with the nose banter, showing in third from Cleveland. Racing together Beamish and Licensed, and Lafayette and Falcon 8. 7.5 to go as they continue to the midpoint of the back straight, and it's Sandhurst, followed by Gear Up, Manawat Corday on the outside of Cleveland, then Beamish, who's out to preserve his unbeaten record. Next on the rail is License, who's being followed by Lafayette and Falcon 8. Little changes racing past the 6th, the halfway stage in the Grand Thornton Ballyroan Stakes. In the lead is Sandhurst from Gear Up. After Gear Up, his stable companion Cleveland on the inside of Manawat Corday, and then License, Beamish, Lafayette and Falcon 8. Coming off the back straight, less than 5 furlongs to go, and it's Sandhurst continuing to show the way to Gear Up second, then Manawat Corday on the outside of Cleveland. After them is Beamish and License, Lafayette joined at the back by Falcon 8. Coming up to the final 3.5 furlongs, and nudged along in front is Sandhurst. Gear Up a little bit closer in second, then Cleveland. Driven hard on the outside is Manawat Corday, and then Beamish, who's starting to improve on the outside of License, then Lafayette and Falcon 8 as they spin into the straight. Less than 2.5 furlongs to go, and it's Sandhurst from Gear Up as these two stretch their lead over Cleveland, with Beamish now being called on for a run on the outside of License. Dropping out tamely is Manawat Corday as Gear Up strikes the front from Cleveland. Beamish on the outside, dropping back is Sandhurst. It's Gear Up leading stable companion Cleveland on the outside, who's closing as they go towards the line, but Gear Up by neck to Cleveland, 5 in front of Beamish, and License next in 4th.
Good result for Joseph O'Brien. Gear Up and Cleveland both nominated for the Caulfield Cup and Melbourne Cup. In comments post-race, it sounded as if Gear Up's major target would be the Caulfield Cup. Not such good news for Dermot Weld, who has Falcon 8 nominated for the Melbourne Cup. It finished 6th. Check the odds, pick a winner.
Beamish on the outside, dropping back is Sandhurst. It's Gear Up leading stable companion Cleveland on the outside, who's closing as they go towards the line, but Gear Up by neck to Cleveland, 5 in front of Beamish, and License next in 4th.
If you find Personal Best incredibly informative, just like me, be sure to like and share and subscribe.